because when God said, He created every day, and it says it is good, and then He makes man, right? And then all of a sudden said he comes out, it is not good. Oh wait, what's up here? He says it's not good for him to be alone.
Oh yeah.
Right? He says so. He makes the helper, right? And where does he get this helper from? He gets this helper from within him.
But to be chosen is a double fold to be chosen. You can't just be chosen, but you have to be chosen in your heart too. To be chosen is double. Many are called, few are chosen. The reason he says many are called and few are chosen is because when he calls and he chooses, he's calling you to choose you. You have to answer. You have to answer that call. And so at this point, we see that she's answering a call. Supernaturally, she's answering a call. And so as she's being called, she has to answer. And she did it exceptionally. She didn't just say yes. She said, just how much do you want? Because this is how much I want. What is happening? I want it to the point where I'm going to labor until I'm going to fill these camels. Isn't it like 90 gallons of water for a camel, something like this? I think it was 60 or 90 gallons to fill up a hump of a camel. And she says, until they are faithful. If Rebecca became available, because he said, if she says no, if she doesn't come, then you are released from my oath. Which meant Rebecca had to have her heart, God had to be working on her heart while God was working on Eliezer's heart to find her. He had to be working on both aspects, on both sides of this world. He had to be working on both sides.
God is a personal God. And God reveals to you just the way He revealed to Abraham and to Isaac the promises, fulfilled them the same way that He reveals them in us. We're not bystanders. These are things that He has set the course in time, in generation, in purpose. All these things that are there, and He reveals it to us if we're willing to hear, if we're willing to understand, and once we grasp hold of that.
God said, if she says yes, willingly bring her. If she says no, He said, my oath is gone. It's her decision. I already wooed the situation towards you, but I can't make the situation bow down. It has to be willing to receive you as well. Have you ever been in a situation like that? Where you know that you're supposed to do this thing and the situation doesn't bow down to you? It expels you. It tells you, I'm not going to bow down to you. It's a situation. It confronts you. You confront it. And it doesn't turn out right. Because it wasn't willing to receive you into it. It's not that you failed. It's that it wasn't willing to receive you into it. And you think, wow, I did everything. I did everything. It didn't want you. And in this situation, she did. She wanted what God had willed for her. And it's scary. I know her situation. It's scary to say yes. Because God is silent. He doesn't. He takes you to the situation. You're the situation with this. Here's the situation, and here you are. And you walk all the way to the situation. And that situation here can turn you away. But when God is involved in both the giving and the receiving, it comes out together. But you got to know that both of you have an opportunity and an obligation for God to be in the working. So this is not for you. Walk away. You got to know. You got to know. You have to know. For there to be production or reproduction, you got to know. So we see that Esau, he gives up who he is, and God allows a situation to happen to actually give the blessing to Jacob, because anything that you think you're hiding from God is revealed in the end. And he exposes Esau by allowing a situation to be created to beguile his own father to give up that birthright unto Jacob. Why? Because God saw it, and God is a God of balance. Let me explain why I say this. He is both blessing and cursing. For those of you who would say, God is good, God is love, God is right, I want to tell you He is also judgment. And the same God that has blessed you has balanced His blessing with curses too. If it weren't so, you can take out this whole Bible and throw it away. He said, when you, I will. If you, I won't. This is the God of justice. This is not a God, a marshmallow man walking around being happy all the time. This is the God who gives all inheritance, and He's watching to whom it goes to. Because if you want to be called sons and daughters, He wants to make sure it's being deposited in the right place. So yes, He's a good God, but He is also a God of judgment.
Just God, yeah.
He's a just God. They call Him sovereign because He reigns over the earth, over heaven and earth, and all that is in it.
Shouts of joy and victory resounds in the tents of the righteous of the Lord. Shouts of joy and victory resounds in the tents of the righteous of the Lord. The Lord's right hand has done mighty things for us. The Lord's right hand is lifted high. The Lord's right hand has done mighty things for us. The Lord's right hand raised on high. The Lord's right hand raised on high.
No sweeter name than the name of Jesus. No sweeter name have I ever known. No sweeter name than the name of Jesus. No sweeter name than the name of Jesus. No sweeter name have I ever known. No sweeter name than the name of Jesus. You are the light to my heart and my soul. You are the light to the darkness around me. You are the hope to the hopeless and broken. You are the only truth and the way. You are the only truth and the way. I need the totally, I am my beloved, my beloved is mine. I need the totally, I need the totally, I am my beloved, my beloved is mine. I need the totally, I am no longer mine, I am yours forever. I give it all to you, my beloved. I am no longer mine, I am yours forever. I give it all to you.